Hey y'all, so tonight I'm making a Mexican Dorito casserole. So what I have is 2 pounds of meat. So I'm making my recipe. I'm add more. I got Mexican cheese. I have a 7-layer blend taco cheese from Kraft. I have ranch style beans, 2 of those. 2 of the no salt rotel. I'm trying to cut back on the salt because it has a high sodium content. I got cream of chicken, taco seasoning packet, and Doritos party size and nacho cheese. Hold on. Just because, you know, sometimes those casseroles just don't be thick enough. So, because this recipe has a high sodium content, I got the rotel with no salt added. Because you got the salt in the top, and I got less, 30% less sodium too. In the taco seasoning meat. Okay, and also I didn't show y'all this. It chop up a small onion, and I have that right here as well. So it says to brown your ground beef and your onion. Now it says use lean ground beef. This is the 7327, and so that is ground beef. That's the fattest version of ground beef. But I like to take mine and strain it. Sometimes when you do like the ground chuck, it's coarse, so I didn't want to use that. What to do, you want to make sure before you add any liquids to ground beef that you're browning, that you get the pink out. Now right at pink, right when it's just browned, that's when I take and strain it. But you don't want to add any liquid to that ground beef, and if it still have pink, because what you're gonna do is get a rubbery consistency to your ground beef. So I'm going to strain this like now. So it says, can y'all see it? I want to make sure y'all can see. Okay, so it says, the recipe says to brown the ground beef and the onion and drain it. So it says stir in the beans, and it didn't say to drain them. So here's my ranch style beans. It says to stir them in there. Now this, I want to warn you, this recipe does have a high sodium count, because it says the sodium for this is 88% of what you need for the whole day. The whole day, 88%. And I haven't eaten anything but peanuts and my apple this morning. I had to leave work early to take my son to, both of us had eye doctor appointments today. Okay, so your taco seasoning packet, and I use a 30% less sodium. It says to add your rotel tomatoes, and I use the one with no salt added. Here's where your sodium comes in. Cream of chicken. I was like, why do you use cream of chicken? But that's what it calls for, so that's what we're going to do. And so you're going to stir this all together. Now, I had my cousin in Arkansas, she's a very, very good cook. She's the one told me about the, and they said a cup of water. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take and put the water in here to get the rest of the cream of chicken out. Let's she's the one told us about the 5-flavor cake. She's the one that told me about the lips and onion soup for the roast. And I was real young. I was in my 20s. That's how long I've been making that recipe. And when I tell y'all, if you haven't used lips and onion soup in your roast or any of your beef dishes, give it a try. You ain't gonna want to make it without it. I'm serious. Okay, and a half a cup of water. And I just put the water in here to get the rest of it out. So we're gonna mix this all together. Again, this does have a high sodium content. What I try to do is go ahead and use everything that's reduced sodium. I have the, again, I have the rotel with no salt. And I have this with less sodium. Now, they do have the cream of chicken with a healthy choice, I think is what it's called. But when I got it, that was the only kind that they had. And like I said, I only used 3, so I got probably about 10 of them left or something like that. And that'll probably carry me through half of the year anyway. put all this in trash. Okay, so it says to simmer over medium heat until ingredients are well blended and heated through. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to let this simmer on down so everything is blended together. I got my oven preheating on 350. This is what this looks like right now. So I'll be back when it's heated through, and then we're going to go to the next step. Oh, the oven's supposed to be on 325. And then I'll show y'all how to put it together, and I'll be back when it's done. I'll put it together, put it in the oven, come back when it's done, and then let y'all know what it tastes like, because this is my very first time making this. I have tasted kind with the chicken. I have not made it. Or if I have, it's been so long I don't remember. I will do that one here in the next couple of weeks, maybe the beginning of the year, whatever. But just something different. That's all. But anyway, so y'all, I'll be back. All right, y'all. So here it is. I don't know if you were able to see it. So this is what it looks like. It's 2 layers of meat, cheese, and chips. And in the oven it goes. I'm going to cover it with foil. I got to spray my foil first. I didn't know if I lost the clip or whatever, but I wanted to show y'all. I'll be back. All right, y'all. So here is the Mexican Dorito casserole. So I'm going to let it sit for a little bit, and then we're going to dive into it. Okay? Be back. That looks good, don't it, y'all? Look at that. Alright, y'all, so let's dive into it and see what we're working with. Everybody go straight through it. So you know your Doritos have actually softened. I don't have my tripod here. So this is the inside of it. This is what a serving looks like. Alright, y'all. It's tasty too. You know how you put the stuff in there, had a little bit on my finger? Yep, I taste it. Alright, y'all, so be blessed. Much love. Happy holidays, everybody.